See old people, what's up? What it do? What it do? What it do, y'all? What it had? Talk to the king. Talk to King D Rich. Y'all tell me what's going on out there. Mm. That what's up. Mm-hmm. Tell me what's going on out there, y'all. I want to hear what your day been like. I want to hear what your life been like. I want to hear what your your vibe like. So I can see if I'm on the same time y'all on. Cause I wanna be on the same time with everybody else. And hopefully, I get people to be on the same time I'm on. We ain't dealing with that other, we ain't dealing with that bullshit type of time. You feel me? We ain't dealing with that bullshit type of time, y'all. Yeah. My name D Rich. Yeah, King D Rich. Yeah. Yeah. King D Rich. Yeah. I'm your king. I'm your throne. Y'all talk to me what's going on. I'm your king, I'm your throne. Y'all talk to me what's going on. Don't be scared of King D Rich. I see a lot of y'all out there having this, conversation about the so-called black woman, so-called black man. How we supposed to know our roles and, our position here on the land. I can feel that. King D Rich can feel that. I can feel that, y'all. I understand it. So let King D Rich deal with it with y'all. So let's deal with it. Alright. Women are raised certain ways in certain cultures, you know, in certain countries, you know. In certain villages, certain tribes, certain nations, certain races. However you want to put the spin on it, all right? We're talking about the women. I see a lot of y'all, just in this uproar conversation about it. And it's what you would call the manosphere. I don't even understand how women become the main objective in the manosphere. But we're going to deal with it. So, modern women, right? A woman is supposed to be let me take a sip real quick before I get into this because a lot of people going to have some comments, I'm sure. A lot of people going to have a lot to say, I'm sure. But women, they share the same logic when it comes to their species. But in certain countries, certain women are raised different. with the tradition of their father, logic and upbringing and understanding of, the roles men and women are supposed to, you know, maintain. Now these modern women, they are more programmed. They are more programmed because their parents come from a programming environment. Which, when I say program, I mean social media, everything that is in the society or in their world that got them to be who they are. You see, it's all about how you teach the mind. Okay. Now, if these women got the mindset that, they going to be strong and independent, then let them meet their fate with that. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to, try to regulate it or contain it, because it's only going to become more of a growth. You see, you're going to agitate it to the point of where it's just going to grow. So either you can do one or two things with these type of women nowadays. You can either accept them or not deal with them. You see what I'm saying? There are other women in the world that a man can deal with, that's not a modern American woman. You got women of other countries, women in Canada, women in Alaska, women in, over in other countries, the Caribbeans, you gotta, but see, you're gonna always have that type of culture of women everywhere. They're gonna spread that independence, that feminist, woman empowerment, you know, movement. They gonna teach that everywhere. So ain't no way around it. We gotta deal with that in this world now, because that's what we poured out into the world. So the world is only gonna absorb what is given, like a sponge. You put a sponge in water, it's only gonna absorb its environment. So the thing is, with the sponge, you can also squeeze that motherfucker and keep a little bit in it, or squeeze all of it out and take that sponge to somewhere else where it's not absorbing that type of, you know, environment. It's all about what you put the sponge to. Get on that level like that. So if you put the sponge in this type of liquid, then that's the corruption of that sponge. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the outcome of what you put in that sponge. So, you know, we just gotta compromise some type of way with these type of women now. And we got to, you know, remain in our position as men and leaders and providers without them affecting who we are as men. Because they're gonna challenge us. They're gonna try to, buck up against us, because that's what they being taught in this world now. Their parents teaching them, to serve no one and to raise your kids. But it's not enough talk about how you need to respect the man and love the man right along with the kids. You see what I'm saying? It's always something saying positive things, but you don't hear about the man. And see, that's another thing that, women do to their daughters. They teach their daughters in a way without the concept of a man. So that means when they talking to their daughter, the word man is not even mentioned, unless it's to be in an aggressive way towards the man or attacking that man. If he should try to, you know, authoritize himself and express his manhood and practice, his leadership with a woman. They go against that. type of teaching. 80% of women in America. I'm not gonna say all. I'm just gonna do it that way. 80%. I give 80 because the community of those women have grown since that feminist movement back in the early 60s, early 50s, 60s, late 50s, early 60s, I say. And it grown. You know, they have conditioned our women to raise their children in a certain way to where it can bring about this new uh, woman, you know what I'm saying, uh, power that can bring into this matriarch society. So that's what we are. We in a matriarch society. Men are fighting desperately, you know what I mean, against women every day. It ain't gotta always be physical, you know, because that's the one thing women like to try to focus on, the abuse. You got women that ain't getting that are not even being abused, you know, but because that man is strong minded and aggressive with his mind, she'll say she's being mentally abused. You see what I'm saying? So long as the woman can villainize you as a man, long as the woman can make you a suspect and use the law to protect her, that's the modern woman now. That's how the young girls are growing up. That is how the women and, you know, older age women are thinking now. You know, hey, I'm a woman. Hey, I want protection. Hey, you know, if he can't do this for me, then it ain't gonna get that. That's the way it is now. So you gotta choose yourself. You gotta choose what you want for yourself as a man. It ain't no more, you know, you got the good job and you got the nice home and you the breadwinner. They don't care about that no more. You know what I'm saying? They minds is exactly where a man mind is, you know what I'm saying, through their upbringing. You know, it don't even matter if the father in the life or if he's not in a woman's life. She's still gonna grow up through society with that mentality to be like, I'm independent. I don't need no man. Uh, I could do it all by myself. Attitude. You see what I'm saying? And that's another woman that fell victim to that society because it feel good to her. It feel like a place she should be. She feel like she gonna grow through that world without no problems, without no flaws, without no, you know, setbacks from, you know, living within that, you know, theology of mind state, you know, from which she's being taught. You know, so she falls a victim to that, but she placed the blame on the men because now she has already pledged herself to this womanhood type society that she can't look back at the woman and say it's their problem because she's a woman. She's gonna try to, you know, meet their emotional, you know what I'm saying, preferences. You see what I'm saying? That's how women are. That's how they do. They try to meet each other emotional preferences. So it's more easier for them to accept the bullshit coming from them because it's them. But when it's a man, the standard is different. The bar is way high. You understand that? You know, they're gonna go over a lot of you people head. But if you don't understand, just rewind the video and catch up. You know. So when it come to modern women, they are taught to, you know, be tough, you know, and uh, be disrespectful, and not to let a man do this and do that, you know, and but then on the other hand, they wondering why they can't keep a relationship, they can't keep, you know what I'm saying, a stable family, or they can't keep the man that they got happy. You see what I'm saying? See, it's It's takeaways from anything that you subscribe to. Anything that you subscribe your life to is always gonna be a takeaway to it. I don't give a damn who you is. You know, you can be King D. Ritchie. You know, you can be you. You can try to grow up and be that famous entertainer that you look up to. You know, at some point you're gonna face, adversity and tough courses from the choices that you make. Even if you feel like it's the right choice. You could be doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Some people be I tell you this, people make right decisions within their wrongdoing. They'll do that. They'll know it's wrong to do it, but then in their mind they tricking themselves that it's right. You see what I'm saying? And then to give, then then the excuses will come out. Well, if I hadn't did that, then I wouldn't have been able to this way, or it must have been a sign that I supposed to be doing it that way to get to right here. You see what I'm saying? It's always something to deal with, making yourself feel good within your bullshit. And I think that's on both sides. Men and women. You see what I'm saying? You got some of us men that, when we get that good woman, then we change. We flip the light switch to something else. You see what I'm saying? And, putting that woman through something that, she wasn't ready for, that, she, wasn't prepared for when when she met you. After you done, swept off her feet and, did all the necessary to get her into your life, you know what I'm saying? Then you flip on a light switch to something that she didn't know that was coming at her. You feel me? And then she gotta try to adapt to that part of you. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot, that women face when it comes to dealing with a man. A lot of women go, into their fear within inside about a man, because it's a time when a woman can feel she happy with you. You see what I'm saying? And then it'll be a day where she feel like just your very existence around her, she afraid of you. Cause she might want to be a certain way and do a certain thing and don't know how you will take it. Don't know how you know what I'm saying, to deal with it. So she, emotionally, what I'm saying, coddle herself within how she feel about her bullshit. So when she feels she can't do it on you, then she'll go find another man that'll be the fool. And that will lead to you, what I'm saying, finding out she cheating on you and shit. You wondering why, because she ain't talking to you about certain things that she go talk to this other man about. You know. It ain't that women are emotional creatures. I don't want to keep hearing that shit. You know, it ain't that women are emotional creatures. See, that's just a cover up and an excuse for women to continue to be the way they are. Women are not all that emotional. You know what I'm saying? Women use that emotional card to continue to have the disrespectful mentality that they have towards men or anybody. Because it's not just men, it could be a woman. It could be towards her cousin, her co-workers at her job. You see what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be necessarily her man. It could be any man. It could be a man that she worked with on her job. She gonna have that nasty ass, fucked up mindset, attitude. You know what I'm saying? And toxic nature. Because that's what she feel like she gotta be, because that's what her mama told her, and that what some point down the line a man told her. See, and that's the thing, when men get on that bandwagon with them women talking about they independent and all that shit. When men start, subscribing to that shit, it give them more power. It give them more validation. It give them more strength. You know what I'm saying? And less resentment. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that it ain't right. They know it ain't right. They got fathers. Any woman that was raised with their father should know that it's not cool to treat no man with disrespect just because you feel like you're a woman. You know, same thing as a man. You know, you don't have to disrespect a woman just because you a man. You know, we know you a man. We see you a man. We got that, bro. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? I even had to remind myself. You know, King D. Rich had to remind himself sometimes, hey, you're a leader. You know, you're a king. You're a man. You know, acknowledge that. Reevaluate that situation. You know, I have to do that. If I'm dealing with a loudmouth ass woman, disrespectful ass woman, you know, and I know I can't afford no sacrifices and you know what I'm saying, put my foot on her ass like I should do, then the best thing to do is save that for another day. You see what I'm saying? Which what I'm saying is walk away from that. Let her win. Cause sometimes a man losses can be his win, his W's. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't always have to be a king that win. You could sometimes be a king that have losses, and those losses turn into your W's, your wins in the end. You feel me? Not friends in the end, your wins in the end. You feel me? You know, but that's how you have to deal with these modern women. You know, for the modern women, if you feel like you're dealing with these high value men, they don't want to be loyal, stop trying to look for them to be loyal. You know, then that means you the fool. You know, if you feel like, but if you that woman that feel like you got to accomplish that challenge, you got to, you know what I'm saying, have that trophy before you die. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do nothing else in your life, you gonna accomplish a high value man and tame him the way you want him to be. Then what's next? After you accomplish that and you got plenty of life ahead of you, then what you gonna do? You see what I'm saying? See, it all fall back down, you know what I'm saying, to that person. Now, what you gonna do? You gonna do the same thing as that high value man. You gonna go and get other options, because once you then, you know, solidify that option, then you think you got the bag now. Okay, he good. He ain't going nowhere. No matter what I do, I could be telling him I'm going to get my toes and hair did, but I'm over here getting my pussy ate out by, you know, old boy. You feel me? That's how y'all move. Y'all can't tell me I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Women that have it all are the most doggish and disrespectful women. In my book, I say 80%. To correct myself, I say 80% now, because I'm not gonna say all women, but you know, most women that have their lives set out for themselves by their husband and by, you know, family support and by the efforts of their own right. Those women typically and don't really give a damn about too much but for themselves, because they don't feel like they'll ever, you know what I'm saying, come to a point in life where they lost it all. You see what I'm saying? No matter what. You know, it's always gonna be somebody that'll catch that woman. She ain't gonna never learn from the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because she knows somebody that's gonna always pamper her and tell her she right even when the whole motherfucking family and her friends know she wrong as hell. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it 100 because it's a lot of women out there that uphold women stinking motherfucking bullshit, stinking ass diapers. I'm talking about real stinking diapers. They'll smell they stinking ass diaper and act like it's gold. You feel me? Still tell them, well, you're a woman, and not even tell her, look, girl, a little woman, you can't keep doing that if you want to get these type of results with a man. You can't keep acting like this if you want to have this type of relationship with this man. But what they will do, they'll keep talking woman empowerment, but using negative content against the man. Yeah. And when I say negative content, I mean like men ain't shit. Girl, he had that coming. Girl, he don't know what he motherfucking left and he don't know where he fucked up. Shit like that. But on the other hand, she's saying, girl, you don't know what I had. You don't know what I just fucked up. I'm just not being honest about it. I'm just not really telling you what really happened because I really don't want to be held accountable. So I'm going to throw him under the bus and blame everything on him like I ain't had shit to do with it. But yeah, she did. Because how would it get to that point unless she didn't engage? You know what I'm saying? If she didn't engage, then she wouldn't be having no issues with no man in her life. And that's just real shit. We gotta be honest. We gotta be honest with each other. I know it don't sound right. It might not sound cool to some of y'all women that might listen to this video. Y'all might say, who the fuck is him? He ain't no fucking woman to be speaking like this and, saying it. But hey, everybody got a mind of opinion. You see what I'm saying? And my opinion is just what I'm saying. You feel me? When it comes to these modern women. Modern women have this disrespectful, destructive, toxic nature of about men because they hide behind their experiences with men and try to, put all men into one box like that's every man. And that's just not true. That's just the man you were dealing with or she was dealing with. You see what I'm saying? Maybe you need to reevaluate the men that you choose and chasing out here, you know what I'm saying, to try to better your life. You know what I mean? So, when women start coming to that conclusion, hey, look, the choices I'm making with men haven't been too good. Yeah, I've had my fun, but I'm not getting any real results. I'm not getting any real benefit. And, it don't necessarily got to be a nigga from the hood or a nigga. It could be a college boy. It can be, that boy that got that family where he ain't had to want for shit. And he just, can't motherfucking get right. You see what I'm saying? No matter what she's due, no matter how good she is to him, he just can't get right because he don't really understand. He got a hot girlfriend that's fine as fuck. He'll do whatever for her, but then he got this other hot, fine as fuck friend that he worked with. And he a nerd. You see what I'm saying? Just cause it don't matter what type of man it is, a man is a man. I'm gonna tell you, a man is a man. That motherfucker can be nerdy. He can be a gangster. He can be, prison baby. He can be a rapper, motherfucking entrepreneur. A man is a man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever his interest is when it comes to a woman, he gonna pursue that. If he feel like if it's some benefit to him. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. He can be straight up goddamn goofy. It don't matter. He gonna find that woman that matches his motherfucking potential. You know what I mean? That matches his value. That's how men are. We try to find women that matches our potential and value. I mean, that's just few of the things. That's not to say that's how all men look for shit and that's all tell all. I'm just saying that's just a few of the things when it comes to us men. That's some of the main things we look for in a woman is how can this woman match my potential, and do she value the things that I value? You know what I mean? So that's pretty much how that is. It ain't so much as that she fine as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's the plus. That what come. That's what we check off the list. Beauty. You know what I'm saying? Beauty. That's a must. But you know that only goes so far. Being fine as fuck only goes so far with a real man. Like with me, like I mean, you fine, but shawty, damn. What else can you do? You know what I'm saying? Like other than just put on some nice ass, tight ass, small ass clothes, and you know what I'm saying, swing your ass. You know what I'm saying? Every time I let you get out the car. You see what I'm saying? I mean, like, what else can you do? Can you sit down with me and we make a business plan and we execute that business plan and we can build with each other. It ain't so much as what I'm saying, who starting and who got the most money to put into the business. It can we put our money together to grow a business. You see what I'm saying? See, and I think when it comes to women, that's where men have a struggle at because women don't want to, what I'm saying, bring nothing to the table. And when you tell them about bringing something to the table, they get lost. It's me. It's my degree. It's, no, it's, when we talk about bringing something to the table, what can I invest with you that I can say I built with you, that I can say I grew in life and got my success with you. You see what I'm saying? Because I've already done that without you. You see what I'm saying? I know other women that I can do that with, but with you, what do you bring to the table? It's not an offense. You know what I mean? But most women take that offensive. They think they bodies and how they look is all that they need. Like that is, nah. That's part of it, but that's not the know-all tell-all. That's not the whole, blueprint. You feel me? You can't come into an established man's world with half of a blueprint. We gonna need the whole thing, so we can show you how we gonna construct and how we gonna, handle that. You feel me? You don't come to me halfway and talking about you a wholesome woman or you a real woman. A real woman come all or nothing, just like a real man. I'm all or nothing. You see what I'm saying? I'm not finna come halfway, but I'm also not gonna, expose everything before I fully know what I'm dealing with. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna just, tell you all my business just cause you may think I'm a good fit for who you want me, for your, you know what I'm saying, for you, I'm gonna say, but let's be, you know, let's be mutual with everything in this video. So I'm gonna slow it down because I don't want to be running over my words and stumbling over my words. But yeah, just think on that for a minute, y'all. Let that sink in for a minute what I'm saying. And if the people that just not seeing this video don't understand what I'm saying, rewind it, and catch up. You feel me? I want to hear what y'all got to say. If y'all want to comment on what I'm talking about in this video, feel free to speak your mind, but be respectful and try to keep it clean if you can. I understand we gonna be ourselves, but keep it modestly clean. Like get what I'm saying. You gotta keep bringing the ratchet and the thought and gangster nature. You know what I mean? I think that's another thing that keep us at conflict as well, is that nature of mindset, that I just spoke about. So when we can deal with that, I think we'll start coming into more unity, and we'll unify once we can get past our own poison that we put on ourselves. See what I'm saying? On ourselves. Let that sink in. I'm gonna come right back. All right, y'all. I'm back, y'all. All right, yeah. But y'all just let me know what y'all think about what y'all hearing me talk about in the video. Yeah, I'm doing it in my bathroom. You know what I mean? I'm just on a regular, smart device. Doing this video. I don't do this much, but I think the conversation, is something that could grow. I think we need to talk about it more, you know, as so-called black men and black women and here in America, this corporation they call America. It's not a country, it's not a land, it's not a culture, it's actually a corporation. It's a business. And we all serve as employees under this corporation. So under this corporation. So but yeah, man, like it's a lot out there that we facing, y'all, and our women are caught up in it. We caught up in it. Our children caught up in it, and so the wine cup that we drinking from, we sipping on it, and sipping on it and sipping on it. Of course, we gonna become, deluge, and we gonna become, you know, disoriented, and drunk from that wine cup of this corporation they call America. And once we stop becoming alcoholics for, her feel good affection, then maybe we can, detox and, come from all these atrocities that we suffer from drinking out of the cup of America. This strong drink that she got in her cup, you know. So, man, I mean, all this talk about high value men and high value women and what women want and expect from men, all that is irrelevant to these times and day. It's just ongoing babble about something that grown adults, should know as an adult and should know how to resolve within their own life as adults. Ain't no one specific person got to be right about, women and, their motives when it comes to men, because if the man is living with that woman, he got firsthand about it all when it comes to that particular woman. So it'll be up to him as that man to continue in that or to let it go. It's all about choices, decisions. You see what I'm saying? So if these women keep making these decisions based off what they feel or they want or need from a specific type of man, then when things don't meet to a perfect degree, then that's something that she got to deal with. That's a loss she got to, claim. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't, like I said, it could be any type of man. It just depends on the level of respect and the level of love and an emotional connection that woman have after being with that man. You see what I'm saying? Because see, a lot of these women that talk about these type of men the way they do on the level that they do typically are the same, are the ones that are still involving themselves with these men. You see what I'm saying? Because they still have a challenge. They feel like, okay, if I can, accomplish and conquer him, then I've done something as a woman. Being the way I was, being independent, and he accepted me in my independence, and I got him controlled and tamed under my, my fingers. He my little puppet. He mine now. I can dangle him like I want to when I need him. And that's how a lot of women feel accomplished, you know what I mean, like, and strong and empowered when they could, you know, use masculine energy and bring a man under his own self. You see what I'm saying? Make a man bow down to her. You know, women feel empowered when they can get that from a man. You see what I'm saying? You got a lot of men that is with that shit just to keep that woman around. I mean, like, for real, just to keep that woman around. It ain't for nothing else because she cute, she beautiful, she got good, you know, box or whatever. It's just to keep her around because, you know, he's still trying to deal with something over here until he get that straight, you know what I'm saying, and all sorted out. Then, you know, you'll see the less interest he'll have for that woman that he been trying to keep around, and then he'll gradually move on to the next woman and live that life and see what all that about, you know, while still trying to keep a hold on you. That's how some of us play. You feel me? You know, I ain't saying that a lot of us don't, a lot of women don't already understand. It ain't no, nah, brother, you giving the game away, bro. I feel like you're slick trying to help them out and protect them. And, you know, nah, it ain't that, bro. It's just keeping it real and honest. You know, I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, that's the way, you know what I'm saying, all men should be. I'm just saying, you know, it's in us to be that way. Just like it's in a woman to have multiple sex partners. You know, you don't know how certain women see a whole man in their mindset and in their reality of what a whole man is. A woman can feel like a whole man is a man with a good job. Then she got a man with some good, you know what I'm saying, deep. Then she got a man that, you know, just do whatever she want to do, you know, with whenever she get ready. They got the money, you know what I'm saying, and the time, you know, for the kids. So that's three men made into one man in her mind, in her world. You got women that live like that. So if you think you got that woman in a headlock, you think you got her on your arm, bro, when she come off that arm, who other arm she grabbing on? Who else got her in the headlock? You see what I'm saying? When you lay down in bed and you know what I'm saying, she up. She telling you she going to the store and you like, all right, that what's up. Bring me back such and such. You don't know where she went before she went to the store. You see what I'm saying? And if you ask her, then shit, you about ready to better start packing your clothes because she might try to, you know, start some bullshit and put you out the house. You feel me? Or start a fight. If you start asking questions. Because she'll do whatever it takes to hide her motherfucking stinking ass diaper. I'm telling you. Especially if she know you the type that'll find her and her bullshit. Yeah, she'll try to cover them stinking ass diapers up. You know, she telling you, all right, babe, I'm finna go to the grocery store. All right, you know, but the whole time she done went over here and chilled for 30 minutes. Got her guts beat the fuck up for 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You at the home thinking, oh, she at the grocery store, bro. Yeah, man. Shit, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm over here, you know, chilling with the fella, watching the game. Yeah, she going to the grocery store to get the wings and shit. You know, I have to do the wings and the burgers, and, you know, do all this other stuff, you know. Yeah, man. She don't want to get her nails fucked up. Yeah, talking about she got her nails did today. She ain't got time for it. Yeah, so yeah, she went on to the grocery store. Yeah. Oh yeah, my girl the truth. Yeah, she do what them niggas say. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I got home locked, bro. Yeah, I got home locked, bro. Yeah, I got that, bro. Yeah. Don't even worry about that. Don't even, you ain't got to think about that. I'm holding it down. All right. You telling your partners this shit. She gone to the grocery store. You think, mind you, you're not talking to her on the phone at the moment. You're not in the car with her at the time. So in her head, she processing what he don't know won't hurt her. So I'm gonna go on over here and make that little money. I'm gonna go sit on this dick, go get this money. You know what I'm saying? And then after I do that, I'm gonna go over homegirl house and get that, you know what I'm saying, she gonna be my alibi. She gonna cover it up because I know he might call her, you know what I'm saying, or if it ever come out, she can say, nah, that ain't, she can be on my side. Because see, mind you, women got women for every situation. They got their friend for every situation now. Women are very strategic when it comes to them having an outside life other than you, bro. Yeah. I ain't got to necessarily be a modern woman. It can be a traditional woman. Traditional women played like that back then in them days. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why you think grandpa was smacking grandmama around? Because, grandmama was getting out of line. Grandmama was doing some shit, you know. So, them stories you ain't gonna hear too much about grandma. You gonna hear, yeah, grandmama, she was a strong woman. She didn't take no mess, and so on and so on. But you ain't gonna hear about how Papa had to put that pimp hand on her for getting out of line. You see what I'm saying? Or had to almost throw her out the house. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't no, physical situation, you had, some men back then that just wasn't happy. Hey, either you gonna straighten up under my roof or you gonna have to go on over there. It is gonna be either a one or the other. See, back then, now, men like shit, whatever. Now, we don't even really much care. Cause now, the way it is, women are so on the market now. It's the market for women is plenty. I mean, let's just put this in the instant. I break up with my woman right now. I can have another woman within the next day or within the next couple hours. That's just how it is right now with women. Because of the notion of women trying to find that one. They want a good man. They want something. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want it broken. They don't want the responsibility to come with the man. They just want the benefits and the time, and the luxury of that man. They not trying to deal with his values and potential. No, they're not trying to deal with his values. They just want to deal with his potential and benefits. That's how most women are when they accept a new man into their world. It's all about what this motherfucker can do. It ain't about, your feelings. It ain't about your past. It ain't, but what you doing right now? What you got going on for the next month or two? See, women will show patience. Women will show patience. But they ain't gonna tell you. A lot of women ain't gonna tell you that they didn't, showed you all that. That time she let you crash and get on your feet, that's her patience right there. But when she's not getting anything from that, if she's not reaping any real benefits from her patience and time, she's gonna go ahead and, move on. You know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be like, every other day she gotta go somewhere. Or she gotta, or she tired. You know what I'm saying? When she go to getting like that, that's when, hey, time about to expire for that relationship. I'm able to tell you this because I've been through it, So you can sit here and say, nah, bro, I digress. I'm gonna go ahead and, try to critique that King D Rich. Go ahead and, try it if you want to, but, when it all said and done, you're gonna be like, damn, D Rich right. King D Rich right. I can't even really, find nothing to break that evidence because he right. I've been through it myself. Or she, if the woman watch, she gonna try to, like most women do, what's his name? Let me look him up and use my background and try to, throw knives and throw dirt on me, to try to, shut me up about what I'm saying. You got women that are so vindictive, and if it seemed like or sound like I'm attacking a woman, you got these, women police. I call them community police women. That where they'll, get on your name, get in your background, and start goddamn trying to, make trouble for you. You see what I'm saying? Make threats and make trouble on you. Just because you have a vision and opinion about modern day women. Like, I can't, like, I'm not going to just speak on what I'm seeing in my environment and the opinions of others as well. You see what I'm saying? And then you got these women that just so toxic in nature, they just, feel like they got to go to war with you, knowing they'll lose that war. Knowing they'll lose that war. You see what I'm saying? Knowing they'll lose that war. Yeah, I mean, what is them? What is? I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna see if a lot of people can answer this. If every man was gay and every woman is a lesbian, and the children are raised the same, where will we get the next child from? Where will we get the next generation from? If we're gonna move into a scientific world and a world that's evolving where we ain't gotta use natural sperm no more to procreate, to recreate, but yet you'll go to a organization and adopt, or buy some sperm, or hire somebody to have a baby for you. But we just coming away from this whole thing of being intimate physically, to procreate, right? So if the whole world was to become that, where would the next generation of people come from? Y'all let me know. And when hopefully somebody can give me the answer to that, because, I already know it's gonna take some time for a lot of people to try to figure that out. And they gonna try to just throw things in the comment to try to make some sense of it, but really at the same time, they gonna find themselves making fools of what they trying to make sense of. You know what I mean? So with that said, OCO, I hope this video can be some help to somebody out there. What I'm talking about in this video. When it's all said and done, men are gonna be men, women are gonna be women. It's not about, the money when it's all said and done. It's about who is able to do less for more. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's seeming to be like now in these times, and in this world, in this age, and it ain't necessarily just relationships. It can be anything in their life. Modern women is just on this path of becoming more independent, more liberal, more powerful, and us as men, we just gotta maintain our leadership, our authority, and our masculinity as they try to grow, and try to overthrow us, 'cause that's what it's all about, them overthrowing us as men. They really don't care. A lot of them will tell you that. A lot of these women in today's time will tell you how they don't give a damn about no man, but at the same time, it's a man, in the shadows paying their bills, in the shadows helping helping them maintain their car, in the shadows, giving them money to maintain themselves when they ain't got no way to produce no money, giving them babies so they can go get on welfare and get a welfare check. You see what I'm saying? Using the system for monetary gain. So when you hear these women talking about how they don't need a man, you just ask them, how did you get what you got? You know what I'm saying? And, you'll find that woman trying to you know what I'm saying, not even answer that question because she know most of the things that she got is because of a man. It came with the help of a man. You know what I'm saying? They had to, get Christmas gifts. It ain't just them working hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And maybe so. For some women, it may be true. But they still got a man in the shadows who's willing to put that money back in their pocket that they spent on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Something like a sugar daddy or something like a dope boy. You know what I'm saying? Something like a simp. You know? So all that talk about women don't need men and all that shit, I just like for y'all real men to block that noise out and, you know what I'm saying, not pay too much energy to that. Those are broken women. Those are women that, have been raised up to believe that men are, monsters. You know what I'm saying? Because of their experience in their life. And, now they have grown with such anger and bitterness that they have joined that community that will coddle that emotion. You know what I'm saying? And protect that emotion at all costs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So men, we got our work cut out. We grown ass men. You don't know a motherfucker till you live with him. But after you know what you're gonna do next, that's where the answer lies at. Is what you gonna do next after you find out this woman wasn't never shit to deal with from the beginning, or this man wasn't shit to deal with from the beginning. See, it's on both ends. Once that woman find out that high value man ain't gonna do, you know what I'm saying, the way she want him to do, then it's on her. What you gonna do next? You know what I'm saying? So-called good woman. Because you're not even good to yourself if you're gonna put yourself through, you know what I'm saying, heartbreak and pain. If you're putting yourself through that shit, you can't blame no man. You can just blame yourself. And you can blame the friends that was pumping that shit into your head like you could. You know what I'm saying? Just because they wanted to see you with somebody rich so they can continue to come to you for their favors and needs and use you through your boyfriend, through your rich boyfriend or financially stable husband. Because you got a lot of women that get with these financially stable men just to have clout, just to have, people in their lives that they can say they did something for, but using his expenses, using, you know what I'm saying, the financial, you know what I'm saying, dividends of that man. So you got a lot of women that do that. You see what I'm saying? And won't give a damn about how much money she's spending either. Because she feel like it's his priority when it's really not. It's not his priority to take care of you and your friends and your whole community of people that you feel like you want to help. You know what I'm saying? It's not his priority to use all his money to your goals and dreams. You see what I'm saying? He a real stupid man if he do that. No man is never supposed to give a woman his last. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? How fine you is, how entitled you may feel like you is to your box down there. You know what I mean? I'm not finna give you my last. You get the thought out your head, and I'm saying that respectfully. Like, I got to live for myself. If you think I'm gonna give you everything because you fine or because you feel like, you know what I'm saying, I can't get nothing else better than you sadly mistaken. You know what I mean? You sadly mistaken. So with that said, man, y'all have a good one, man. It's gonna be a while ride for 2022. So y'all just, for the ones that can hold on, y'all hold on tight. Hold on even tighter. You know. And for the ones that can't hold on, thank you for trying. All right, y'all, I'm out.